Good afternoon, students. Today we'll discuss few more tricks to find MCQs of binomial theorem. So, in that first one is to find largest term. To find largest term in an expansion. To find largest term in an expansion. Another one is to find largest coefficient. To find largest coefficient in an expansion or of an expansion. Another one is if the coefficients of x to the power of r minus 1 comma x to the power of r comma x to the power of r plus 1 or when we are discussing about coefficients, either quotient of x to the power of r minus 1, x to the power of r comma x to the power of r plus 1 or tr comma tr plus 1 comma t r plus 2 terms are in AP. Are in AP here. Here AP is nothing but arithmetic progression. Then they will ask what is n, what is r. That means in an expansion, if coefficients of x to the power of r minus 1, quotient of x to the power of r or quotient of x to the power of r plus 1, or when we are discussing about coefficients or when they are discussing about terms, tr comma tr plus 1 comma tr plus 2 terms, when these three terms are in AP, then find n value or sometimes they will ask r value. In order to find those, we have a formula capital R is equal to n plus or minus square root of n plus 2 by 2. So this is the formula to find r value when those terms are in AP, consecutive to three terms are in AP, or coefficients of these terms are in AP. To find that, formula is capital R is equal to n plus or minus square root of n plus 2 by 2 or n minus 2r whole square is equal to n plus 2. By using this formula also you can find, or by using this formula also you can find. This formula will be useful to find n value easily. This formula is used to find r value easily. Both are same formulas only. If you do alternations like this will become 2r, if you send that it will become n minus 2r, so like that. So both formulas are same. So in order to, when those terms are in AP, we will find n value or r value by using this formula. Now when it comes to largest term in an expansion, see, first of all we need to convert that given expansion in terms of 1 plus ax whole to the power of n. We need to convert given expansion in terms of 1 plus ax whole to the power of n. So for that, formula is n plus 1 into mod x divided by 1 plus mod x. To find the largest term in an expansion, this is the formula n plus 1 into mod x divided by 1 plus mod x. Here n is nothing but index. Here after simplifying those, see these all will be values now. Here n is also an integer. So like that, after simplifying this, for example, if we represent this with an r, if r does not belongs to I, nothing but, see after simplification, if we got 2.3 like that, so this is not an integer, right? This is in decimal, so it is not an integer. Integer means, so here we need to take r is equal to 2. So less than or equal to integer we need to take. As it is 2.3, we will consider only 2. That means here r is equal to 2 means we need to find tr plus 1. So this tr plus 1 here is nothing but according to that. So okay, this tr plus 1 we need to find to get the largest term in an expansion when getting this value is not an integer. Now, if r belongs to integer, like if r is an integer, any integer if we get, for example, if we get r equal to 4, then so what is the largest term is tr and also tr plus 1. If that value is not an integer, tr plus 1 is the largest term in that expansion. If it is an integer, tr and also tr plus 1, both we need to find. See, maximum times both will be equal. Only. If not, so these two are the, tr and tr plus 1, both are the largest term. Any one term you can find. But if it is not an integer, tr plus 1 you need to find. You know how to find tr plus 1? NCR, x to the power of n minus r into y to the power of r, based on x value and y value in that expansion. So you can find, so this term will be the largest term in an expansion. This is very important formula, very important, easiest trick to find the largest term. Now, largest coefficient in an expansion. You know, when it comes to coefficients, we will get a binomial coefficients like NC0, NC1, NC2, NC3, NC4 like that, so on, right? For example, if they said a plus b whole to the power of n, based on the value of n, so largest coefficient will be decided. If n is even and if n is odd, two cases we will have. If n is even, n by 2 plus 1 term. In this term, what will be the coefficient? So that we will consider as largest coefficient if n is even. If n is odd, n minus 1 by 2 or n plus 1 by 2. In those two terms, we will get largest coefficient of this expansion. See, understand carefully, write clearly. Based on these three concepts, we will solve problems. Now we will solve solutions for these three MCQs. First question is, find the largest coefficient of an expansion. Find the largest coefficient. See, as I said, for coefficient, what we need to observe is, here index we need to observe. As I said, if n is even means what? N by 2 plus 1. If odd means what? Odd means n minus 1 by 2 and n plus 1 by 2. So as it is even, 24 by 2 plus 1, nothing but this is what? 25 by 2, that is 12 plus 1th term we need to find. So T2 plus 1. In this T2, 12 plus 1, we will get the largest coefficient. As it is in the form of T, 12 plus 1, what is the value of R? R is equal to 12. That means in the form of NCR. What is N here? 24. So 24C, what is R here? 12. So this is the largest coefficient. Right? Largest coefficients of an expansion, 1 plus x whole to the power of 24. As 24 is even, what is the formula? N by 2 plus 1. What we got? 12 plus 1. In this 12 plus 1, this will be the R. So 24C, 12 is the required largest coefficient. Like that we need to find. If they ask you to find odd, by using n minus 1 by 2 and n plus 1 by 2 we need to find. Next, second question. If the r, r plus 1, r plus 2 coefficients are in AP, they are telling those coefficients are in AP in an expansion of 1 plus x whole to the power of 14. Find the value of r. We know that to find the value of r, we have formula n plus square root of n plus 2. N plus or minus square root of n plus 2 by 2. N plus or minus. Remember this. So in order to get that r value, we need to know the n value, right? What is the n value given there here? 14. They given n value 14. If n is equal to 14, 14 plus or minus square root of 14 plus 2 divided by 2. So which is 14 plus or minus square root of 14 plus 2 is square root of 16. Square root of 16 is 4 by 2. So as it is plus or minus, we will get two values, right? one is 14 plus 4 by 2 and the one is 14 minus 4 by 2. So 14 plus 4 is 18, 18 by 2 is 9. So our value we got 9, and also 14 minus 4 is 10, 10 by 2 is equal to 5. So our value we got 9 and also our value is equal to 5. That means if r is equal to 5, if r is equal to 5, coefficient of fifth and 5 plus 1 and 5 plus 2 so are in, so like this we will find, we will get the r values, r equal to 9 and r equal to 5. So these are the values of r if those are the coefficients are in AP of this expansion 1 plus x whole to the power of 14. If you want you can check. Now another question, third one. If the coefficients of second, third and fourth terms are in expansion, they said coefficients. Here the coefficients of second, third and fourth terms in the expansion 1 plus x whole to the power of n are in AP, then find the value of n. Then find the value of n. See, while discussing the formula to find greatest term, or okay, this is about the terms are in AP now. So we have a formula, that is r is equal to n plus or minus square root of n plus 2 by 2, right? Or another formula also we have, that is n minus 2r whole square, which is equal to n plus 2. We have two formulas, right? Either by using this we can find, or by using this we can find either n or r values. See, while discussing this formula, I have given two terms, that is when if the coefficients of x to the power of r minus 1, x to the power of r, comma x to the power of r plus 1, if they given coefficients of, we need to consider this value as r. So as they given here, coefficients of second, third and fourth terms, if they given coefficients, this value we will consider as r. If they discussed about terms, tr, comma t, r plus 1, comma t, r plus 2 terms, if they are discussing about terms, this one we will consider as r. Remember that value or the term, particular term, that term we will consider as r value if they discussed about terms. When they are discussing about coefficients, this value we need to consider as r. Remember. Now what they are discussing about, coefficient of second, third and fourth terms. That means second, third and fourth terms. That means we need to consider r value as 2. If you consider r value as 2, so n minus 2 into r value means r value is 2. So 2 into 2, 4. So that means n minus 4 whole square equal to n plus 2. Next, expand this n minus 4 whole square, which is n square minus 8n plus 16 minus n minus 2 equal to 0. That also bring this side. So it will become n square minus 9n plus 16 minus 2, okay, which is equal to 14 equal to 0. Next, if you factorize this, n square minus 7n minus 2n plus 14 equal to 0, that means n minus 7 into n minus 2 equal to 0, that means n equal to 7 or n equal to 2, n equal to 7 and n equal to 2. So we got two values. By using those two are correct, or only n equal to 7 are correct, or n equal to 2 is correct. How to identify means, here n equal to 2, that means that power index is only 2, but they are telling here 3 terms are there. Since we are having 3 terms, n equal to 2 is wrong. So the value of n is 7. So like this we need to find. Understand? If they given coefficients, if they given coefficients like x power r minus 1 like that, x power r, that value we need to consider as r value. If they given terms, second term, third and fourth term, we need to consider r as this value, right? Remember. Next, after substituting in this formula or in that formula, you will get n value. Next, if the coefficient of question number 4, if the coefficient of 2r plus 4 and r minus 2 terms in the expansion of 1 plus x whole to the power of 18 are equal, they are telling those are equal, then the value of r, see, to find the coefficient of 2r plus 4, for example, we know the general term, right? Tr plus 1 is equal to ncr x to the power of n minus r into y to the power of r. If you want to find coefficient of Tr plus 1, what will be the r? 1 less than that. So this is the coefficient, right? 1 less than that r, here we need to write. Now if you want to find coefficient of 2r plus 4, 1 less than this we need to consider as r, right? So what is n value here? N is 18. So 18c 2r plus 3, nothing but 1 less than 2, this we need to consider, is equal to 18c 1 less than 2, this r minus 2 minus 1, which gives r minus 3. Why I have written equal means coefficient of this and this in that expansion are equal, then find the value of r. As these two are equal, what we need to equate is 2r plus 3 is equal to r minus 3. Why? Because as these two are equal, those two are equal, we need to equate these two. This is 2r minus r is equal to minus 3. This is a minus 3. So 2r minus r is r, minus 3 is 6. But here r should be positive now, so r will consider r equal to 6. Next, the largest term in an expansion 3 plus 2x whole to the power of 50 when x is equal to 1 by 5. So this is very important question. So these type of questions they are also asked in JEE mains also. Largest term in this expansion 3 plus 2x whole to the power of 50 when x is equal to 1 by 5. To find the largest term, we have discussed the formula, that is n plus 1 into mod x by 1 plus mod x, right? If it is an integer, tr plus 1. If it is integer, tr and tr plus 1. If it is non-integer, tr plus 1. That is the largest term. Now when it comes to this 3 plus 2x whole to the power of 50. First, this one we need to convert in terms of 1 plus ax or x whole to the power of n form. 1 plus x whole to the power of n form. How to get that? Means here if you take 3 common from this, what will you get? 1 plus 2x by 3 whole to the power of 50. 1 plus 2x by 3 whole to the power of 50. So this one we can write 3 to the power of 50 into 1 plus 2x by 3 whole to the power of 50. Now by using this, what is the n value? N value is equal to 50, right? N value is equal to 50, and here x you need to consider as 2x by 3. In that formula to substitute mod x you need to consider as 2x by 3. Now we will substitute these two values in that as n plus 1 into mod x divided by 1 plus mod x we need to find, right? So to find the largest term, what is n plus 1? 50 plus 1 is 51 into mod x. Here x plus we need to substitute 2x by 3. But x they are given x equal to 1 by 5, right? So as 2x by 3, x value 1 by 5, so it will become 2 into 3 by 5 divided by 1 plus mod x. What is mod x? 2x by 3, again here 2 into 1 by, this is 5, 3 into 5. You simplify that, what you will get? This is 51 into, so this is 15, 51 into 2 is 102 by 15 divided by, here LCM is 15, 15 plus 2, this is 17 by 15, 15 cancel, you get 102 by, which is equal to, see 102 by 17, 17, 6. Nothing but r value what we got? R value we got 6. As what we got here, it is integer, right? Integer means either tr or tr plus 1. See here both are largest terms. See here r is equal to 7, Which term is largest? Seventh term is largest. Which one is largest? Seventh term is largest. If they ask what is that, if they give an option, if they give an terms, how to write NCR? What is N50? So 50 CR into 3 to the power of 50 minus, here R value 6 we got, right? So 50 CR into 3 to the power of 50 minus 6 is 44 into 2x to the power of 6. If you expand this, this will be the largest term in an expansion. Again, if you want to understand clearly about the largest term, we will do another example. Pause the video to note it down. The question is, so the questions will be like this. Find numerically the greatest term in the expansion 4 plus 3x whole to the power of 7 when x is equal to 2 by 3. See, as I said that first we need to convert in terms of 1 plus x or 1 plus x form. So from the term 4 plus 3x whole to the power of 7, I will take 4 common, right? I will take 4 common, then it will become 4 plus 3x by 4 whole to the power of 7. So we can write this as 4 to the power of 7 into 1 plus 3x by 4 whole to the power of 7. Now from this, what is n value? N is equal to 7. What is x value? X is equal to 3x by 4. See, by using these two values, we will find the greatest term in that expansion. For that, formula is n plus 1 into mod x by 1 plus mod x. Here, what is n plus 1? What is n here? 7. 7 plus 1 into mod x. What is mod x here? 3x by 4 divided by 1 plus mod x, that is 3x by 4. Now, another thing, that is 7 plus 1 is 8 into, as it is a modulus of 3x by 4. What is x value given here? X value given 2 by 3. So, we need to substitute instead of x. So, it will become 3 times of 2 by 4 into 3. So, which is equal to 1 plus 3 into 2 by 4 into 3. So, which is equal to 8 times of this is 3 to 6 by 12 divided by 1 plus 6 by 12, right? So, this will become 6 8. 48 by 12 divided by 12 plus 16, 18 by 12. 6, 12 and 12 cancel, so which is 48 by 18. Nothing but 6 8s and 6 3s, which is nothing but 8 by 3 we got. 8 by 3 is nothing but 3 times of this is 8 is 3 to 6, 2 and again 3 6, 18. Nothing but here we got r less than or equal to 2.6. R less than or equal to 2.6. Why? Because here formula is r less than or equal to, this one we need to take. See, r less than or equal to 2.6. It is integer or non-integer? Non-integer. Non-integer means we need to take r equal to 2. If r equal to 2, what is the greatest term? What is the greatest term? We know that tr plus 1 is equal to ncr x to the power of n minus r into y to the power of r, right? See, what is n here? N is 7. So 7c. What is r? R value 2. So 7c2 into 4 to the power of 7 minus 2. What is that? 4 to the power of 5 into 3x. 3x whole to the power of 2. So this will be the greatest term. And again we need to consider when x is equal to 2 by 3, right? So in the place of x we need to write 2 by 3. So 3 3 cancel. 7c2 4 to the power of 5 into 2 square 4. So it will be 4 to the power of 6. So this will be the largest term in that expansion. See, these all simplifications you need to do very quickly and accurately. So by using to find largest coefficient and largest term in that expansion, and by using and to find r value and n value if they given some particular 3 terms are in AP. Based on those, we have discussed some questions and formulas and tricks. Based on that, I will give assignment. You also do that. If you have any doubts regarding that, you can ask without any doubts. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Have a nice day.